Greetings, my dear children of God, all of you. Welcome to Aspire television program, nationwide in Canada, the United States, and the World Wide Web. We must all realize sooner or later that human happiness is not to be found in sensory objects and sensory experiences. Whatever pleasure is derived from these objects is transitory and momentary. They are just fleeting. Real and enduring bliss is to be derived only from within oneself. The senses should be regarded as instruments for rendering service unto others. This foolish idea that happiness lies only in indulging in sensual pleasures should be given up by all. Only animals are content to derive satisfaction from the senses alone. Hence every man should firmly declare, I am a man and not an animal. Only when mankind has this firm conviction will mankind shed his animal nature and assert his humanness. Therefore, it is only when the senses are brought under control that the nature of divinity can be truly comprehended. Please call our office to schedule all your greetings and commercials about 2 weeks before your broadcast dates. Programs are streaming on the internet for 5 weeks from anywhere in the world and at any time. We start now with this special segment.
Acharjang pranavang devang Asutosang varakpradam Namami Sachidanandam Sri Pranavananda Vigraham Jai Guru Jai Siddha Sadha Sabe Bolo Jai Guru Jai সাধ্য সবে বলো জয় গুরু জয়
Namaskar. Scriptures are the word of God, books which contain truths and sentiments which have moved generation to tears and ecstasy, cannot be looked at in the same manner as of literature, however exalted it may be. They are the only books which have the privilege of the entrance into the mandir or temple. Hinduism has something for everyone on all levels of culture. Throughout the history of Hindu civilization, there has been a certain motive power, a certain way of looking at life. Therefore, Hinduism grows in the proper sense of the word, not by accretion, but like an organism, undergoing from time to time transformation as a whole. So this means religion for the Hindus is experience or attitude of mind. It is not an idea, but a power. Not an intellectual proposition, but a life conviction. Hinduism, therefore, is not a theory about God. Hindu scriptures like the Ramayana and Bhagavad Gita have a certain timelessness or universality which intellectual works do not share. So the scriptures teach us that there is a community and continuity of life between man in his deepest self and God. It is more like the body and the skin than the body and its clothes. Unlike the Bhagavad Gita, the Ramayana of Goswami Tulsidas used the spoken language of the simple village people, while the Gita is in the form of a dialogue between Krishna and his disciple Arjuna. The Ramayana, however, uses a well-known and familiar story. Therefore, it has more human interest. The Bhagavad Gita is pure philosophy and revelation, whilst the Ramayana is largely ethical, telling us the ideal and proper conduct for men and women in their worldly relationships. Apart from Tulsidas' theme, which gives the Ramayana eternal life, he sang of the glory of Ram. My work is devoid of all qualities, he says. It is only one merit, thinking which enlightened men of wisdom and give heed to it. It sings of the eternally pure name of Sri Ram, which is the essence of the Vedas and the Puranas, the abode of happiness, the destroyer of all misfortunes, the name by which the gods Shiva and Parvati ever pray. It was not a mere story he set out to relate, my friends. He spoke of matters high and exalted, as Milton said, quote, of things invisible to human sight, unquote. Union and separation, enjoyment and suffering, enemies, friends, and those who are indifferent, all of these are snares of delusion. Birth and death, wealth and misfortune, time and destiny, in brief, all the entanglements of this world, all relationships like home, wealth, family, hell, heaven, and so forth, which are seen, heard of, and taught in the mind, are all the result of ignorance and not real. Om Shanti, 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 Hari Om.
This Pranav Mandir program is sponsored by Canadian Super Bill Shutters at 1571 The Queensway, Etobicoke, Ontario, for the best prices in all window coverings and hardwood floors, because we are the dealer and manufacturers of custom-built shutters. Sri Mahakali Amma Mandir of 595 Albion Road, Rexdale, Ontario, invites you to weekly Sunday puja at 10 a.m. Mandatory 3 days fasting required for pujas. Phone 416-749 5254. Caribbean Island Food Market serves all at 3432 Weston Road at Finch Avenue West. Specials: parboiled rice $8.99 8 kg bag with $40 purchase, long eggplant $1.35 a pound, stewing hens 4 for $10, whole gilbaka $1.99 a pound, katahar $1.99 a pound, 4-pumpkin ghee $3.99 a tin, only at Caribbean Island Food Market.
We thank you for joining us today on Aspire Television program. In our weekly review of spirituality, we learn from the realized masters and our own Sadgurus. Within the heart of mankind, God resides along with the individual self, just as light and shade coexist. Shade is caused by light. Shade declares the presence of light. They are fundamentally inseparable. So too are the Jivi, the individual self, and the Brahman, the universal self, related to each other as one inseparable entity. The Jivi, as the shadow, exists in and through Brahman and partakes of the same divine splendor. Every individual in the world has to become aware of this identity issue. When the one is reflected in the many, in the multitude of Jivis, it appears as the self in each person, which watches on, unaffected as the witness. Please call our office to schedule all your greetings and commercials about 2 weeks before your broadcast dates. All programs can be seen in full on the internet for 5 weeks from anywhere in the world and at any time. Now here's this week's Aspire song.
रुक जाओ जाने वाली रुक जा, मैं तो राही तेरी मंजिल का, नजरों में तेरी मैं बुरा सही, आदमी बुरा नहीं मैं दिल का, आदमी बुरा नहीं मैं दिल का. देखा ही नहीं तुझको, सूरत भी न पहचानी, तू आके चले छम से, यूं दूं के दिन पानी, रुक जाओ जाने वाली रुक जा, मैं तो राही तेरी मंजिल का। नजरों में तेरी मैं बुरा सही, आदमी बुरा नहीं मैं दिल का, आदमी बुरा नहीं मैं दिल का। मुद्दत से मेरे दिल के सपनों की पुरानी है, अब तक न मिले लेकिन पहचान पुरानी है। रुक जाओ जाने वाली रुक जा, मैं तो राही तेरी मंजिल का। नजरों में तेरी मैं बुरा सही, आदमी बुरा नहीं मैं दिल का, आदमी बुरा नहीं मैं।
Special happy birthday greetings go to Savitri Sanasi. Best wishes from your loving husband Mike, sister Chandra, brother Buddy, all your in-laws, relatives and friends, wishing you Lord Shiva's divine blessings for long life, good health and many happy returns.
Greens, greens, greens. Shop for variety at Greens West Indian Groceries, 11 Westmore Drive, Rexdale, Ontario. Specials: Parboiled rice, $12.99 8 kg bag. Yellow split peas, $8.99 8 kg bag. Mutton, $2.49 a pound. Whole Gilbacca, $2.99 a pound. Banga Mary, $1.99 a pound. For friendly and experienced services, call Greens, 416-745-6399. We thank you for waking up with us on your television program. This one is a little complicated. The Lord creates hostile forces to demonstrate the power of faith in the divine being and to confer peace and plenty unto the believers. Just as a mother provides toys and sweets to a child for its pleasure, although the mother does not really care for these, God creates certain situations for the sake of the devotee to bring out the depth of his or her devotion. Even in small matters, we find that their true nature is discovered only by experiencing the elements opposed to them. For instance, if one wants to develop physical strength, he or she has to subject the body to strenuous exercises to work out. Even a giant diamond requires to be cut many times and polished over and over again to enhance its brilliance and its total value. Please call our office to schedule all your greetings and commercials about 2 weeks before your broadcast dates. All programs can be seen in full on the internet for 5 weeks from anywhere in the world and at any time. Here now is your weekly request album.
ये तो सच है कि भगवान है मगर फिर भी अनजान है। ये तो सच है कि भगवान है मगर फिर भी अनजान है। धरती पे रूप माँ बाप का उस विधाता की पहचान है। ये तो सच है कि भगवान है। जन्मदाता है जो नाम जिनसे मिला, थाम कर जिनकी उंगली है बचपन चला। कितने उपकार है क्या कहें, ये बताना ना आसान है। धरती पे रूप माँ बाप का उस विधाता की पहचान है। ये तो सच है कि भगवान है।
Special happy birthday greetings go to a wonderful husband and father, Angat Singh. Best wishes from your loving wife, Red Singh, and children, Ronald and Sabu, son-in-law, daughter-in-law, grandchildren, and all your in-laws, relatives, and friends of Canada, the United States, Guyana, and England. Wishing you Lord Shiva's divine blessings for good health and many happy returns.
चाहे बाबूजी।
जय सिंह, ये आवाज किसकी है?
इसी गांव की लड़की है। रोज सुबह गाना गाकर गांव को जगाती है। कभी कभी तो ऐसा लगता है अगर ये गाना ना गाए तो
शायद सूरज उदय नहीं होगा। नाम क्या है इसका?
रूपा।
रूपा, जिसकी आवाज इतनी सुंदर है, उसका रूप कितना सुंदर होगा।
Special happy birthday greetings go to Mike Dadu Sankar. Best wishes from your loving mom and dad, Rose and Dennis, all your brothers and sisters, all your wonderful nieces and nephews, aunts, uncles, relatives and friends, and special wishes from Nicole and Bibi of New York, wishing you Lord Shiva's blessings for good health, happiness, long life, and many happy returns.
The universal revolution will certainly be run by universally awakened, enlightened, inspired, and emboldened peoples of the whole world. This revolution will be the biggest, greatest, strongest, and the most powerful of all revolutions, as it will create the greatest, strongest, most powerful, and most prosperous nation of the whole world, the universal nation. This is the future of the world as explained in the book Inevitable and Invincible by Dr. Pandit Kamal. This book is only available by internet order at the numbers, website, and email address given. Gitanjali Recording Studio is now open at 5327 Landsborough Avenue, Mississauga, Ontario. We do all music arrangements and compositions. We make master copy, design CD cover or jackets, and also make your copies. We have special recording rates. Call Vishal 647-999-9263, 905-501-1800.
You're tuned to Aspire television program across Canada and the United States. It is our honor to share with you every week the universal metaphysics found in the Vedas. In rendering seva, selfless service, one should not think that their services should be confined only to the poor and the destitute. There is no need to make any artificial distinction between the rich and the poor in the sphere of service. What matters is a service done to a person who needs it the most. Our concern should only be with what kind of service is required, when and where, and not the status or position of the person concerned. The primary requisite is a genuine spirit of love and camaraderie. If there is no feeling of kindness and compassion, whatever service that is done becomes an artificial exercise done for getting publicity or recognition. Showing off and pretense in rendering service is harmful, as it only inflates the ego. Please call our office to schedule your greetings and commercials about 2 weeks before your broadcast dates. All programs can be seen in full on the internet for 5 weeks from anywhere in the world and at any time. We now continue with a special segment.
तेरी तस्वीर को सीने से लगा रखा है, तेरी तस्वीर को सीने से लगा रखा है, तेरी तस्वीर को सीने से लगाया रखा है, हमने दुनिया से अलग गाँव बसा रखा है, तेरी तस्वीर को सीने से लगा रखा है। मेरी किस्मत की लकीरों को सजाया तूने, एक चीज को पलकार बनाया तूने, मैंने हर बोल तेरा दिल में सजाया रखा है, हमने दुनिया से अलग गाँव बसा रखा है, तेरी तस्वीर को सीने से लगा रखा है। मैंने गीतों से छवि तेरी बनाई बरसों, दूर रहकर तुझे आवाज सुनाई बरसों, इसलिए तूने मुझे गैर बना रखा है, तेरी तस्वीर को सीने से लगा रखा है, तेरी तस्वीर को सीने से लगा रखा है, तेरी तस्वीर को सीने से लगा रखा है।
Sri Mahadurga Kali Devi Mandir at 7020 Midland Avenue, Unit 9, Scarborough, invites you to weekly Sunday service at 9 a.m. Mandatory 3 days fasting required to attend. Call priest Deo Narayan 416-418-2539 for details. Caribbean Island Food Market serves all at 3432 Weston Road at Finch Avenue West. Specials: parboiled rice $8.99 8 kg bag with $40 purchase, long eggplant $1.35 a pound, stewing hens 4 for $10, whole gilbaka $1.99 a pound, catahar $1.99 a pound, 4 pumpkin ghee $3.99 a tin, only at Caribbean Island Food Market.
We hope you're all enjoying today's edition of Aspire television program. Let us see God in everyone we meet. Let us see God in everything we perceive. God's mystery is present in all that is material and all that is non-material. The universe is permeated by the divine. It is an expression of God's grand mystery. Let us dip into the springs of joy within us and make progress. Do not stand still or recede. Every minute must mark a step forward. Let us rejoice that it is given to us to recognize God in all and welcome all chances to sing His glory, to hear His miraculous stories, and to share His presence with others. Please contact us at the numbers if you wish to expand your business by advertising on this national television program. We'll end today's program with an upbeat item as usual. So until next week, this is Shirley Singh for all of us here at Aspire Television program, wishing all of you success in your aspirations and a most wonderful week ahead. God bless you all. Do take care of yourselves and others. We'll catch you later.
और तू सुने, दो जाना जान हुए। मैं कहूँ और तू सुने, दो जाना जान हुए। तू कहे और मैं सुनूं, दो जाना